Today we are visiting some truly amazing temples. We'll see the temple where God Shiva took the form of a rooster, a Shaktipeeta of Goddess Adi Shakti, and the temple where God Rama, Goddess Sita, and Kunti Devi worshipped God Vishnu. We'll also witness the sacred footprints of God Vishnu and Gayasura as well, which hold deep spiritual significance. So let's start our journey. This is part of our long pilgrimage across Akhanda Bharata, where we will visit all 51 Shaktipeethas and many famous temples. Make sure to watch my other videos to follow the entire journey, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing temple visits. Today we are exploring the temples of Pithapuram, continuing our journey from Draksharamam in Andhra Pradesh. So let's go. So actually now we are going to Pithapuram. Before that I'll show you the room. This was our room. We stayed in Draksharamam. Per day 1,000 rupees for three persons. With AC. There is no non-AC room here. That's why we took AC. So let's go to Pithapuram. Okay. Okay guys, now we have reached in Kakinada bus station. From here we have to go to Pithapuram. So let's search for the bus. Guys, now we have reached Pithapuram's first temple, which is called Kukuteshwara Temple. It is dedicated to God Shiva. And inside this temple complex is the Shaktipeeta as well, Puruhutika Devi. So let's go and visit these temples. Behind me you're seeing is the main Gopuram of this temple. And in front of the Gopuram, there is a small temple which is dedicated to God Shiva. And near to the temple there is a Ganesha Vigraha as well. And behind the small God Shiva temple at the entrance, we can see a statue of Gayasura. Gayasura story I will tell you later, okay? And behind this we can see a huge temple pond. Unfortunately this pond is not in a good condition. The water is so dark and it has lots of waste. I don't know why they are not cleaning this pond. I can see they are painting the compound, the gates and everything, but maybe soon they'll clean this pond. Let's see, let's hope. This God Shiva temple, also known as Kukuteshwara Swami temple, also has an interesting history. Kukuda means rooster. God Shiva is believed to have taken a form of Kukuda or a rooster in this exact place. This is the story of Gayasura. A long time ago during Treta Yuga, there was a powerful demon named Gayasura. He performed intense penance, meditated for years, and pleased the gods. As a reward, he received a unique boon that anyone who sets eyes on him would attain salvation or moksha. Normally, people achieve salvation by living a righteous life, but because of Gayasura's boon, even sinners could attain it instantly. This disturbed the balance of the universe. If people could get moksha so easily, they wouldn't make efforts to live a good life. Seeing this, Indra Bhagwan became concerned. He feared that even the most immoral people would escape their karmic consequences. To stop this, he prayed the Trimurtis, God Brahma, God Vishnu and God Shiva, for solution. So Trimurtis made a plan and approached Gayasura in disguise, taking the form of sadhus. They told him they wished to perform a great and sacred yajna and needed a pure piece of land for it. Being noble and generous, Gayasura happily agreed to give them land. However, the Trimurtis told him that every place on earth had witnessed some form of sin in the past, making it unfit for the holy ritual. Hearing this, Gayasura asked them how he could help solve this problem. Trimurtis then told him, "Your own body is the purest place of this yajna." Since he had received a boon from God Vishnu and wished to grant salvation to all, this would be the ultimate test for his devotion. They also told him that once the yajna was complete, he could continue growing in size and granting moksha to everyone. However, before doing so, he would have to bear the sins of all people. Gayasura, being a true devotee, accepted the challenge. He lay down on the ground and allowed the Trimurtis to perform the yajna on his body. The sacred ritual continued for 7 days, with Gayasura enduring the heat of the fire without moving, as he promised. To keep track of time, Gayasura listened to the crowing of roosters at dawn.
But on the seventh night, God Shiva took the form of a rooster and crowed at midnight. Thinking it was already morning, Gayasura moved, unknowingly breaking the yajna. Trimurtis then asked him, if you couldn't bear the yajna for just 7 days, how will you carry the sins of the entire world for eternity? Realizing his mistake, Gayasura humbly accepted his failure. Trimurtis then blessed him and declared that his body would remain on earth, making the land sacred forever. He was granted moksha and he entered deep meditation, giving up his desire to keep growing in size. Finally, God Vishnu placed his foot on Gayasura, pushing him deep into the earth. Because of this, God Vishnu's sacred footprints remained on the ground, marking the holy site. From that moment, 3 places where God Brahma, God Vishnu and God Shiva did the yajnam became highly sacred for performing Pinda Pradhanam, the last rites for departed souls, ensuring their salvation. The first is Sirogaya in Gaya, Bihar. The second is Nabigaya in Odisha. The third is Padagaya in Pithapuram. Even today, thousands of devotees visit these sacred places to perform rituals for their loved ones and seek blessings. These lands blessed by the presence of Gayasura continue to hold deep spiritual significance. As we step inside the temple, in front of the main temple, we can see a massive Nandiji Murti carved from a single boulder. Inside the Garbhagriha, we can witness a magnificent Shivalinga radiating powerful spiritual energy. To the right side of the main temple, we can find sacred shrine of Goddess Puruhutika Devi, one of the Shakti Peethas.
Actually, Puruhutika Devi Shaktipeetham is one of the Ashtadasha Shaktipeetham, which is mentioned in Ashtadasha Shaktipeetha Stotram, which was composed by Adi Shankaracharya. And because of this Shaktipeetham, this place was known as Pithapuram, and eventually it changed to Pithapuram.
This temple holds great significance for devotees. Also on the right side of the temple, we can see the ancient footprints of God Vishnu and Gayasura, marking the sacred connection to the legend of Gayasura. Nearby, there are several smaller temples dedicated to various deities. Here we can find Ganesha Bhagwan temple as well as shrines for Swayambhu Sri Guru Dattatreya Swami, God Rama, Goddess Sita, Lakshmana Deva and Hanuman Ji. Devotees can also seek blessings from God Ayyappa Swami, Adi Shankaracharya Swami, Kashi Vishwanath Swami Bhagwan and Ma Annapurna Devi. The temple complex also houses shrines for the Navagrahas and God Nageshwara. In addition, we can also visit the Dattatreya Vrindavan temple located within the same sacred compound. With so many divine shrines in one place, this temple is truly a spiritual treasure, attracting devotees from all over who seek blessings, peace and enlightenment.
And guys, in front of the temple, especially in front of the main temple pond, we can see a Goshala as well. And also in front of the main temple pond, there is a newly built Nandiji Murtis there looking towards the main temple. But inside there is another huge Nandiji Murti which made out of a single boulder. That is so amazing. This is made out of cement, I think.
All along the path, we can see devotees beautifully decorating the temple with lights in preparation for the Shivratri celebrations. The entire atmosphere is filled with devotion and festive energy. Nearby, there is also a temple dedicated to Tirupati Sri Venkateshwara Swami, along with shrines of God Vishnu and God Jagannatha Swami.
There is a Bali Peetham, Dvajastambam as well in front of the temple.
On the way, we can see an ancient temple dedicated to God Rama, Goddess Sita, Lakshmana Ji and God Hanuman Ji. This beautiful temple built in 1870.
Now we are in front of the Kundi Madhava temple. It is dedicated to God Vishnu. In Treta Yuga, God Rama and Goddess Sita came here and worshipped God Vishnu here. Also in Dwapara Yuga, Kunti Devi worshipped God Vishnu here in this exact place.
While entering, we can see an amazing Dvajastambam in front of the temple, along with vigrahas of God Vishnu and an ancient pillar with numerous inscriptions. Inside, we can see many avatars of God Vishnu. This ancient temple was constructed with several old kings.
Near the Kundi Madhava temple, we can see an amazing pond At the center of the pond, there is a mandapam and there is a murti as well. And there is also one more mandapam near to the pond. This place is so amazing and there are lots of turtles in this pond. Huge fishes are also here. And this mandapam is also an empty mandapam. There is no deity here. Recently, I've seen an Instagram video about this Pootarekkulu sweets. I don't know if I'm pronouncing right or wrong. From the shop also they said it's Pootarekkulu. This is the famous sweet of Godavari. I really wanted to taste this one, so I tried searching everywhere. So from a bakery, I got this thing. So let's try this Pootarekkulu. Wow. It feels like I'm eating paper. Wow, it melts inside the mouth. Wow, amazing. You should also try this. Amazing taste.
This is the temple that many locals say is the original Shaktipeeta. The Shaktipeeta in Kukuteshwara Temple is believed to have been built later for easier access. If you are visiting Pithapuram, don't forget to visit this temple as well.
Some says this is the actual Shaktipeetham, but we don't know. We prayed here as well. Okay guys, now we are leaving Pithapuram and we are going to Mahakumbha Mela. So after that we'll continue the 51 Shaktipeeta Yatra. We don't know how the journey would be because we didn't get a confirmed ticket in train, or the flights are so expensive. We booked ticket till Raipur. From Raipur we don't have any idea. There is a bus from Raipur to Prayagraj. That is the only one option we have. Otherwise we'll try to get local buses and we'll try to split the journey, like from Raipur we have to go to Mirzapur and from Mirzapur to Prayagraj. Let's see, but I'm sure the journey would be really interesting. So let's go. Okay, now we have reached Pithapuram railway station. Okay guys, our train is here. This is Simharpuri Express. This is going to Visakhapatnam. It's our compartment, so let's go. Okay guys, finally we have reached in Visakhapatnam. Our next train is at 9:30 p.m. Now it's only 6 o'clock. So we have to wait for the next train. Okay guys, our train is arrived. We are going to Raipur. Good morning guys. Now we have reached Raipur. So we're gonna take a room here because our next train or bus is evening. So we'll use this time to edit our videos. In front of the Raipur railway station, there is an old temple which is really interesting. Look at the floors of this temple, and there are lots of deities are depicted over the walls. I think this temple is dedicated to God Rama, Goddess Sita, Lakshmana and Hanuman Ji. Here in front of the Raipur station, there are lots of stalls here. Okay guys, finally after 8 hours of searching, we got a ticket to Jabalpur from Raipur. So our train is at 7 o'clock. We reached here at 9 o'clock in the morning. So we took a room and we did some editing and everything. So now we came back to the railway station. Now we are going to Jabalpur. From Jabalpur, we don't have any idea how to go. From Jabalpur, we have to try bus or train. Let's see, if we get train tickets, we'll go by train. Otherwise, we'll use bus to reach Prayagraj. So let's go. We have reached in Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh. We are almost 300 kilometers far from Prayagraj. We have to find a way to reach Prayagraj. Let's see whether we can get a train or bus from here. Otherwise, we'll take a room here for one day and tomorrow morning we'll continue our journey. Hope you all enjoyed this video very well. See you in another episode. Until then, bye. Jai Shiva Shakti.